Audio Jungle.
Jill Biden is teaming up with Prince Harry on Monday to celebrate the Warrior Games, the first event for the two of them since she entered the White House. Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin and Ken Fisher, chairman and CEO of Fisher House Foundation, will join the duo for the virtual event, which will honor Warrior Games athletes, their families, and caregivers. Jill Biden and Prince Harry have a relationship prior to her becoming First Lady thanks to their work on veterans issues and with military families, with Jill and Joe Biden having attended his Invictus Games in the past. Despite their 33-year age gap, Jill and Harry have formed a bond over their shared interest in veterans affairs. But this is their first event together since she became First Lady and since Harry and his wife Meghan moved to the United States. The Duchess of Sussex was not included in the list of participants for Monday's event. Jill Biden, Prince Harry and Austin had planned to attend the Games in person prior to the Games being cancelled due to the COVID pandemic, the East Wing of the White House said in a statement Sunday night. The pairing up of Harry with the American First Lady could ruffle feathers in London and once again bring up concerns that Harry and Meghan will get involved in U.S. politics. Traditionally, members of the royal family are expected to remain politically neutral at all times. The Department of Defense Warrior Games is an annual event, first held in 2010, that celebrates the resiliency of wounded, ill, and injured active duty and veteran U.S. military service members. The 2021 Warrior Games were slated to begin in person this week in Orlando, Florida, but were cancelled because of the health concerns surrounding the COVID pandemic. Prince Harry first attended the Warrior Games in 2013 in Colorado. Jill Biden has made military families one of her priorities as First Lady through her Joining Forces initiative, which she also worked on when she was Second Lady. Dr. Biden also this week returned to her job teaching in person 2 days a week at a Northern Virginia community college. Harry also started the Invictus Games for Wounded Warriors, which Jill Biden has attended with him. The two games share a deep bond, Jill's office said. During a June visit to the United Kingdom for the G7 summit, where she had separate meetings with Kate Middleton, the Duchess of Cambridge, and the Queen, Jill Biden touted the great work of Prince Harry's Invictus Games when she met with British veterans as part of her Joining Forces initiative. She had kind words for the games Prince Harry established for disabled veterans and for Walking with the Wounded, another veterans group championed by the Duke of Sussex. "I've done a lot with the Invictus Games and Walking with the Wounded. Joe and I met with them. So there's so many connections and that's why it was important to hear their stories and to hear how they've triumphed," she said of her interest in veterans matters. Jill Biden is also the daughter of a World War II veteran and her late son Beau served in the Delaware Army National Guard. When she became First Lady, she restarted Joining Forces, the group for military families she originally began with Michelle Obama. Jill Biden served as patron of Walk of America, a 2018 expedition led by Walking with the Wounded, a group Prince Harry was patron of. Harry walked with 6 veterans, 3 Americans and 3 British, during one of their UK legs. Harry and Jill's long-standing friendship stretches back to May 2013 when they met at a reception for U.S. and British wounded soldiers in Washington, D.C. They appeared to strike up an immediate bond as the following year Jill traveled solo to London for Harry's inaugural Invictus Games, where they were pictured beaming together during several of the events. Joe joked he was a little worried about how much time Harry and Jill were spending together, a gag the then Vice President repeated in 2016 when his wife again met the Prince at the Games in Orlando. Jill went to London for the last Games. "She spent too much damn time with Prince Harry," he said. The Bidens further attended the Games in Toronto in 2017, the same year that Harry stepped out in public with Meghan for the first time.